You might think you know everything there is to know about me, but really, you're not even close.
Your calculations. Did they predict that Goku would be a Super Saiyan?
Super Saiyan?
That's that!
Power level is amazing! It's spectacular!
Piccolo and Tien, you stay out of this! It looks like they only want me, and that's exactly who they'll get!
Man, I mean, this transformation for me here, like, just the music was just epic, and, like, I get it, you know, there's some, you know, truthers that believe that the Japanese version is, you know, the only way to go, and then some truthers that say that Bruce Faulkner is the only way to go. Like, for me, it'll always be my first love because I ran into Bruce first with the Americanization, Westernization of this one. And yeah, the soundtrack was awesome, man. You know, they got them, put out some hits. But, you know, the original Japanese one is nice too. And, you know, for some moments I like it, you know, better, you know, a few. But most times I'm choosing the American one, but you can't go wrong with either, man, because they're both Dragon Ball, you know what I'm saying, quintessentially. But, man, this moment here, just one of the coolest transformations is the, just the moment, you know, moments is hitting in the spots. It just, Goku getting that instant workout and pushing it, you know, when he absolutely should have been chilling, going Super Saiyan, which exacerbated his problem of, you know, the heart virus. But just so intense, and just the scream, like, oh man, that shit just hits, like, you know, I mean, him, you know, versus the androids, it just, you know, he's fighting odds, you know, he's dealing with this underlying issue. It made you forget for a second. You're like, what, heart virus? Oh, there it is right there. But man, the stakes are just so high, and I'm gonna go back to this, you know, with, you know, the androids in their introduction. It was so cold because what they did on, you know, island southwest of Southwest City, man, it was sick. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole, you know, to the people out there. I'm just like, damn, bro, they just brutalized these motherfuckers. And then I'll never forget what they did to our boy. I'm like, I got to comment on that. But, you know, this moment, you know, we had never seen Goku so vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like, later in the fight, you see him get exposed. You're like, bro, this can't be happening. Like, he can't go out like that. It was so sickening watching him get, you know, beat on by this, you know, this hunk of junk. You know, this little, you know, Pillsbury Dope boy, fat motherfucker, and Android 19, pale motherfucker too. You just wanted him to expire expeditiously, as T.I. would say. But yeah, man, that moment, you know, just such a smart moment. Like, Goku was, you know, IQ of a fighter, letting, you know, his son Gohan know where he was at the same time, him, Yamcha, and Krillin, and, you know, Tien being, you know, in awe of the power, but Piccolo, who had trained with him for so many years, you know, 3 years before the androids attacked, knowing that it's just something wrong with him, you know. But the androids just not being ready at all for what they're about to face. And yeah, they face a weakened Goku who's like, his power level was crazy low because of the heart virus. But, you know, we found out they could steal energy. Like, damn, what the hell going on, bruh? That was, you know, horrifying because, you know, they're sucking him up through, you know, their hands. We in a massage parlor, bro. They be taking all the energy out of these motherfuckers. But you know the way they just wilding out here. Android 19 taking attacks and you know, like you're like, man, Goku ain't dealing no damage, but you know, find out he's dealing with that issue. And that Piccolo, you know, he stepped into the fray. Vegeta got in the way. He like, was like, bro, like, you know, put the moves Android 20 has to, you know, our people, and we're out here suffering. And then, you know, your boy makes his entrance, you know, the prideful one. Have to get to him on another day. I was watching your battle with Kakarot. Looking ass. But, you know, he did the damn thing, though, you know. And I just love that moment. No, it couldn't be. Yeah, it is. He's one too. Not him too. Ah! But it's just that. I mean, it's so iconic. The Android Saga was, you know, behind the Frieza Saga, maybe one of the best. Maybe the best, you know. So, I mean, it's just, you know, a lot of bodies were caught, a lot of hands were thrown. The terror, you know, from these androids to you know, the twins to Cell, you know, just was an awful time to try. I mean, like, I remember Imperfect Cell hunting people down. I'm like, he's like, I'm gonna suck him dry. Like, bro, you're creepy, nasty, freaky, 69 God and all that shit, man. But like, you loved it though, because like I said, it was peak. You know, from the good guys turning bad guys to the bad guys, you know, getting, you know, risen above like 16, 17, and 18, you know, being child's play because this dude seldom showed up and you know, is, you know, spinning the block on everybody. Like, okay, damn, ain't nowhere to run. This dude's out here hunting, you know, raising his body count more than these modern day females. But yeah, man, great saga and, you know, great moment. And it's like, you know, just the music just made it, you know. I mean, the Japanese one, like I said, like, cool. But like you said, the moment in English, with the dub, the quality dub, you had never seen a dub this good. I heard the dub was good, I should say. It was just immaculate. So anyways, I know that you're not even watching this long, but it's all good. We're going to end the video here, but man, there'll be more moments to come. We'll capture them and go about our business, but man, appreciate you.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you
Thanks for watching. Check me out at Cintron Anime, Cintron Life, or Cintron Laughs, or other social media.